MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. It's the home opener of this new season between the Texas Rangers and the Miami Marlins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 3.
And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Well, Matt, I mean, simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Elvis Andrus
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he'll dive back in. A runner at first with no outs here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Right fielder
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Freeman trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
A dangerous changeup to miss high with that stayed out of the zone. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Batting sixth.
Here's Rougned Odor now. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Batting second.
In is Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
First delivery to him on the way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in, Justin Bour. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. Another first inning RBI opportunity. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive, and he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Shot towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Saltalamacchia.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in.
The left fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Batting 9th.
Digging in, Rich Hill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it. Ramirez for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Delino DeShields. A base hit in his first trip. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
The shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. DeShields is right there, one down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The pitcher, Edinson Volquez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway. He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Elvis Andrus.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton going back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number
ready
17.
for another chance. Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good changeup there by Volquez for strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
In there, a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Christian
First delivery to him on the way. And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
A fastball right over the outside corner. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chisenhall has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. Standing in, Justin Bour. He reached on a single in his first try. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. DeShields is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Striding in, Michael Conforto. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rougned Odor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. For Beltre, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jared Saltalamacchia. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. As a look, now the pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Bullet back up the middle. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ramirez.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. At the plate, Edinson Volquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's D. Gordon now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Andrus back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. In is Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Yelich.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chisenhall on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Rich Hill. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher, number 44, Rich Hill.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Yelich comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Ready once again, Delino DeShields. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Tap down the line. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
17, Shin-Soo Choo.
Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Odor has it. 1 away. Digging in once again, Justin Bour. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chisenhall is there, and that's the second out of the inning. In now, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Realmuto.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes to Shields. Gone! Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Michael Conforto.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A 1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. The pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes to Shields, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. A hit in 2 tries so far. A.J. Griffin is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
A.J. Griffin.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Chopped weakly to the left. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
First baseman, number 5.
First offering on its way. Liner toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Third baseman, number 29.
Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Beltre. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Rougned Odor. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Alexi Ramirez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Ramirez.
Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground now for Beltre at third. And a rather easy first out. Striding in once again, Edinson Volquez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there, and that's the third out. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
On its way is pitch number 75. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Conforto has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Now here it comes. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Now to the plate. Griffin. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first. Nomar Mazara will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Center fielder number
and here's
3.
the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nick Wittgren enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Wittgren.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now.
There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Here comes the tying run home. In to score is the runner from first. Here's Elvis Andrus now. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Here it comes now to Andrus. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see it.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Number 17.
Ready once again. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Well, I tell you what, they've already scored 3 runs, but with that guy over there who can run on first base, I might keep the gas pedal down and send him right here and just keep the pressure on him.
Conforto is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Chris Russin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Chris Russin.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Bases are empty, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Chisenhall. And that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Baseman, Adrian Beltre.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Rougned Odor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to first. Bour moving to his right, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Gordon is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. JT Realmuto. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Matt Bush is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Pitching for the Rangers, number 51, Matt Bush.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Freeman is up with it. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi
Ramirez.
Mike Dunn is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Mike Dunn.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. Standing in, Nick Wittgren. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Martin Prado will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter, number 9.
At the plate, D. Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away. Keone Kela trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 50, Keone Kela.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Kyle Barclaw comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Kyle Barclaw.
At the plate, Ronnie Chisenhall will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off.
Number 8, Ronnie Chisenhall.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And there's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. To 2-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The pitcher,
striding in, Keone Kela. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. Joey Gallo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A runner at second, nobody out. And this is fouled at the plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in now, Delino DeShields. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Lifted into center field. Yelich is under it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in, Elvis Andrus. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Ball 4.
The right fielder, number 17, Shin-Soo Choo.
Arlene Garcia gets the call
Now
here as he'll
pitching for
try
the
and look
Marlins,
for 1 out
number
to finish this
66.
thing off.
Arlene Garcia.
Mike
Hitting for the
Napoli
Rangers,
will be called upon here
number
to hit
6,
with the game on the line.
Mike Napoli.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. And the Marlins got a big lift here tonight from the contributions of this man, Evan Longoria. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 8 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.